tell us a little bit more about this initiative that I met you at the other day?
Sure. Thank you. 100 People Who Share Bruce County is about 100 people getting together for 1 hour, committing to pay $100 each. So that equals $10,000 per meeting. We meet 3 times a year. If our group is less than 100 people, well, it's only $8,000 that we can give that organization. But every local charity, not-for-profit organization that comes and presents to our group then is eligible to be voted on, and we then issue checks 3 times a year to those groups that participate. It's a busy night. It's exciting. There's lots of buzz all the time, people gathering to network and say hello, but it's an important commitment that each of us makes. We gather and listen to organizations and charities that have made applications or been nominated by one of the members to be a recipient of the funds that are raised. In the last couple of years, we've added a silent auction table to every event as well. And while that may, it's cause for some concern because we keep going back to our businesses community to obtain $50 or $25 gift certificate or some sort of product that they can share with us as a donation, and that those items then are part of our silent auction. That in itself creates a lot of buzz and excitement during the evening. People want to know that they've won an iPad or they've won car detailing. So it's an exciting part of the evening. When the organizations are nominated, the name of that group goes into the hat, we call it. This past meeting, we had 9 organizations in the hat. And from that group, 3 were pulled out, so that at every meeting, we have 3 presentations. The presentations are done by the executive managers or by the chief volunteer of the organization. Sometimes there's 3 people that do a presentation to the group. The group then can ask questions based on the information presented to try and formulate their personal need, requirement to support that organization. So we listen to the 3 presentations, and then we take a pause and we come back and we vote on what we've heard that night. The vote is casting a ballot to say Group A, Group B, or Group C. We collectively accept that Group B is chosen. So Group B that night gets everyone's $100 plus the silent auction. That group's name is then taken out of the hat. They're not eligible to come back to us for 3 years. That's fine. We've got 8 other nominations in the hat, and often we're adding to it all of the time. Every month, it seems we get another nomination. So, the 2 that didn't get chosen, they go back in the hat. So the perpetuating hat, if you will, we contact each group and say, okay, we need you to come to the meeting on this date and have your presentation. If you don't have someone present at the meeting, then your name goes back in the hat. Maybe you can't get there for whatever reason. So the name goes back in the hat and another name is drawn. But every meeting we have 3 that we hear. So it's a $300 commitment for the year because we meet 3 times a year, giving $100 a night. It's a pretty fantastic way to support our local initiatives in Bruce County with a quick donation. Really, it's this week we did the Good Food Box. We're well over $5,000 and we're not finished collecting yet. That's money needed for that organization to provide the food that they do to our community. In my mind, it's easy. It's a great time to get together with people, and you're supporting our local groups. They don't have to apply for a grant. They don't have to wait for the funds. It's immediate. They know that pocket of money is going to help them do something. So their nomination They do their presentation at one meeting, and then at our next meeting, the group that won comes back and tells us how they use the money. You don't get that very often. You don't know where your money goes when you just write a check. But this group, they come back and they tell us how they use the funds, what programming it offered, whether it's Alzheimer's or community living. They've been able to introduce a new program because of our financial support that they couldn't have before. So it's a win-win for everyone. It's a win-win for us. It's a win-win for the organization. And most of all, it's a win-win for the people that are served by that organization. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it.
Thank you. And also, you didn't see this, but I'll stress this. It's also a big, big, big help for people like me. You know, whether my name is mentioned or not, it's giving me an opportunity to pay forwards or give back to the community.
Yeah, that's very true.
One question I have is that Bill Pike said that he's gradually fading away and he's got 4 excellent people as successors. Now, I know you're one of them. Could you tell us who the other 3 are?
Bridget Rackut, Kimberly Lowry, and Melinda Smegel have stepped up along with myself. So we're encouraging Bill to hang on for another 15 years.
Sure, yeah. But it's important. Succession planning is very important.
Oh, it is, yeah.
I've seen too many plans and programs being run by one person, and all of a sudden that person is ill or out and everything collapses. Succession planning is very important. Long time ago, when I was entered the management at the lowest rung, I was very excited because from 2 weeks now I was entitled to 4 weeks vacation. So it was a big thrill. So I worked my butt off for 11 months and I said, okay, I'm going for the next month. And my CEO called me and he said, Ed, that's great. You've done a good job, whatever. You're worthy. You deserve that 1 month. But who's going to look after the place when you're gone? I said, I don't know. So, but that's part of being a manager. You need to have a replacement. It's nice to think that you're, indispensable. But so obviously I didn't go on vacation. So he gave me 2 months to train somebody else. But that was a lesson learned that I never thought about it. I always thought I'm available 24 hours a day if they call me. And I used to go at 2 a.m. if there was a problem. But if I couldn't make it, there was no second in command. And that was 30 years ago. But since then, I've always worried about it in everything, even in volunteer application. And Bill Pike and I were talking about that, in our driving expertise, we need to recruit more people. I've got drivers in Toronto area, but not here. And it'll happen, but these are all things that we shouldn't forget. These are all, if you forget it, it's gone. Okay.
It's true.
Any other closing words of wisdom?
They're important.
Thank you. Thanks very much. And thanks for coming and giving us your time. And
You're welcome.
God bless you. All the best.
Thank you so much, Ed. Pleasure. Take care.
Bye-bye.
That we are closing in on $250,000 local donations, thanks to you. This might be the best kept secret in Bruce County, although we're working hard to get our name out. I would challenge every one of you. These cards are not for you. You're already members. Take those cards, give them to your son, your daughter, your aunt in Milwaukee. Let's get the name out, and in July, if I have to rent a bigger space, I'll do so. On behalf of 100 People Who Share, thank you, good night, and the meeting's over.